here we go again, but we do have some good news to report tonight. This pop-up pantry just outside the Bronx Terminal Market is becoming a lifeline.
We know you need help, and we're here to help.
What a day. And we have the 80-page complaint on our website so you can read it. Also, we have 607 pages right here from HUD. Is this a turning point for families watching live?
Let me applaud PIX 11 for your coverage. Journalism at its best.
And you telling your stories live on Facebook at our town hall in Harlem and our Monica Makes It Happen show Thursdays at 11 a.m.
We're indebted to you, Monica. You have been at the forefront of telling the stories of public housing residents.
I'm very happy you're reporting on it so steadily.
Every single day. We're front row center at a press conference with Mayor Bill de Blasio. I know you have this presentation, but there's so many people hurting and they don't feel like you're doing enough and they want to see more action and they want to see more money. And PIX 11 is at the White House, and it was just this past June that we asked HUD Regional Director Lynn Patton if we are touring with Secretary Ben Carson. You believe this is the future of NYCHA?
It certainly has the potential to be.
You are always welcome because Monica makes it happen, even at City Hall in the Red Room.
And on Thursday's live Monica Makes It Happen Facebook show. Look at them. Look at our power panel. We're going to give you the big picture of what this deal means. It's $2.2 billion deal. We've chased city officials before to get you answers. They're asking you to step down, Commissioner.
Seen a lot of people run from you.
Let's try again. Just a quick question. Late for what? Again, he has a meeting.
I apologize to all of you, but I am late for a really important meeting.
Would it help to get more money from the mayor to actually do some of these programs? Would it help to have the mayor give you more money?
I'm sorry.
That's an important question. We're learning for years, city bosses were scamming and lying about just how bad it was inside your homes, according to this complaint. Years of covering up lies and deception.
I also want to acknowledge the role of the press in extensively investigating and reporting on these issues.
What took so long, and why? Where's the criminal charges?
Well, the extent of the conditions, it was extensive. With respect to criminal charges, I have no comment. PIX
11 News is here in Albany at the Capitol in the War Room. That's because the governor is demanding action and called an emergency closed-door meeting with the New York City Council. You know we're here getting answers.
This week's Follow Up Friday, here's Monica Morales.
Miriam Cruz says it was the suffering of her mother here at the Walt Whitman houses in Fort Greene that pushed her to become an advocate for all of her neighbors. It wasn't just the seniors who were cold, but the kids too.
Hi, PIX 11.
Thanks to Miriam, NYCHA, and the Brooklyn Borough President, Eric Adams, the heat is on. Are you warm?
Yes, too warm.
Miriam's neighbor, 72-year-old Masio Braun, is feeling the heat.
I'm on the beach.
You're on the beach? It's so toasty in here.
I'm telling you.
He's even wearing his shorts and his shades. You literally look like you're on vacation.
Yeah.
That's how warm it is.
Yeah, I'm down in Florida.
Maceo, we will be watching. Next, who could forget Verdell Jackson? She was crying over her uncle's apartment here at the Unity Plaza houses in East New York. Why are you crying? Why?
Because I don't like to see him like this. He shouldn't have to go through this.
Ramel Boyd's ceiling had a lot of leaks. A retired NYCHA maintenance worker himself, Boyd was heartbroken he couldn't fix his own apartment.
My Uncle Ramel has been placed into another apartment.
After our story, he got a new apartment, just in time for the holidays.
Thanks to you and your cameraman, and also PIX 11 for the love and the concern that you have for us.
Finally, Margie Simmons, who lives here at the Marlborough Houses in Gravesend, Brooklyn, told us her building hasn't had gas service since October 16th.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
We're back. How are you?
I'm happy as heck.
Her gas service was restored Friday.
I can cook. In the oven, you feel the heat.
Yeah.
Now bring on the men, bring on the martinis. Let's cook some fried chicken.
Just in time to cook for the holidays.
I'm very happy, and Monica, thank you. You get stuff rolling, and I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Margie, we love you. And she says she's cooking for the whole family for Christmas. She even wants to cook for Maceo at the Marlborough Houses. Maybe we'll connect them. What do you think about that? You can always reach out to us at Monica Morales TV, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we could be in your neighborhood next. Margie could have her own show, don't you think?
She's great.
Right.
She
She's
really
wonderful. Wonderful.
And what I love is that we're empowering our viewers, but they also connect. I mean, it's like a connection to the community. I love it.
Wow. Well, you're making it happen, really.
I think
in every sense of the word.
A new slogan, though.
Yes.
Monica makes it happen. She also gets stuff rolling.
Oh, I like that.
Remember Kamika Marsh, a Brooklyn mother of 3 who needed help finishing college. PIX 11 News reached out to LaGuardia Community College, and they gave her a scholarship.
Kamika, hi! Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Yeah.
Every time I see you, I want to cry.
I know, me too, actually.
We haven't seen her since 2017. Guess what? Marsh graduated on the Dean's List, is the first in her family to graduate college, and LaGuardia Community College is starting the Kamika Fund to help other moms like her graduate.
I give thanks to my kids, God, and also thank you, Monica, and thanks to PIX 11 for actually opening the email that I've sent the first go around, because so much has changed. So much has changed from that one email. I was able to finish college.
A mother of 6 on the Lower East Side says her apartment looks like a construction zone. The wall in their kitchen is ripped out. She says she can actually see the apartment next door.
Well, now she's worried it is making her kids sick. And after battling the city for years now, she reached out to PIX 11 for help. Here's Monica Morales with more.
Why did you reach out to us?
Well, I reached out to you because I've been years battling with NYCHA.
Charlene Richardson is a mother of 6 from the Lower East Side who lives here at the Gompers' houses and reached out to PIX 11 on Facebook.
Kayshana, who has to wear a mask in the home.
Richardson says her home is toxic for her children.
It's ludicrous how they want me to live in this home.
As soon as you walk in, you smell it, you feel it, and you see it.
This is my kitchen, which was supposed to be a kitchen.
Richardson is beyond frustrated.
It's not what people should be living in. It's not what I pay for. There is mold here. There's asbestos here.
Since September, Richardson says NYCHA took down her wall to do repairs and never came back to finish the work.
You could literally pick up the floor tiles off the floor. This is not what people are supposed to be living like. You know? This is just horrible.
It gets worse. The holes in her kitchen are so bad, she can see right through to her neighbor's apartment.
Right here. This is literally a washing machine.
That's 80-year-old Louis Lamb's washing machine.
City house is no fit.
Then there's the bathroom. As soon as my photographer, Darren McQuaid, opened the door,
Camera got all fogged up in here.
Yeah, the vent is clogged.
his lens fogged up. You can see why. There's mold on the ceiling and the walls are falling apart. And behind those walls,
there's nothing but roaches. So they're in there. Trust me, they're in there.
The bathroom is where Richardson has to cook for her children.
We cook right here, and this is where we wash the dishes. They are treating us horribly, and it's time the government do something about it. It's time people start to help the people.
Yeah, NYCHA tells us a very different story. They tell us, along with local elected officials, they have repeatedly attempted to assist Ms. Richardson and gain access to her apartment to make the necessary repairs. They've also twice responded to a request for a relocation by offering potential apartments, which she rejected. They went again today to her apartment to schedule repairs, which they say she refused. Now, Richardson, I just got off the phone with her. She says that's completely not true, that why would she want to live like this for so many months?
Right.
So I'm hoping with this story we can bring both parties together and finally get it done for the kids. Let's get it done.
You know what, though? You have said, like, this is the worst one. That is the worst thing I've
Probably one
seen.
of the worst apartments, and very good families, so we're hoping to get this done.
Wow, and the kids.
I think of the 6 children, and I see people having to wear a mask inside their house, and I think, this is America, and this is New York City, and how is this happening? So I hope that you can make this finally, like, get fixed.
We will stay on the story.